You're back with Black Butterfly Media and Television, and we're here at the Natural in the Cities Expo in Memphis, Tennessee, and I have Miss Cortney Sigilai, and she's going to tell us about TréLuxe.
So TréLuxe is a husband and wife-owned business. We're based out of Chicago. We've been around for maybe 4 years now, but we've been actively selling for 2 years. And really our main purpose is through our products help women embrace themselves by defining themselves, enhancing their lives, and inspiring others. So we have a collection of 4 products, 1 conditioning product, and then 3 different styling products. But really our focus is helping to put moisture back into the hair, making our curls more manageable. And really, at the end of the day, we don't want to fuss with our curls every day. So we also want to make sure that you have ease of maintenance. What you'll find is that our products really get you maybe 3 to 4 more days without having to refresh. So the women are really loving that. We have some amazing scents because we know that scents create the experience. We want you to enjoy it. And then also what's really unique about our business is that we invest in nonprofit organizations that help promote young girls, their self-image and self-actualization of the things that they want to do and be when they grow up. So a lot of our proceeds go towards that as well.
Now that is definitely amazing to hear. Not only are they selling natural hair products, they're giving back to the community through their nonprofit donations or whatnot. So with your hair care line, do you personally use it?
Absolutely. I do. I actually use our Untitled leave-in conditioner. It's really good for detangling, and it also has some light oils to really help hydrate the hair. So I have that in now. I use our Curl Supreme styling cream as well. It's a very thick butter, but it goes on very light. And then in the summer, sometimes I have to change my routine up a bit because of the weather, being in Chicago. So I'll use a very light gel, high definition. Sometimes a lot of people don't like gels because they're sticky, they get very clunky and greasy. None of that. All of our products are water and aloe vera based.
Oh, okay.
And then for individuals who have like very fine hair or very thick hair, we have Reflux styling serum that's very light and it allows you to manipulate the hair using flexi rods, curl formers, things of that nature. So yeah, use all of it.
I need that in my life.
Well,
I need that in my life.
Away with some, I think. I think that's what we'll have to do.
I think we'll have to do that.
Yeah.
So you said it's a husband and wife, yourself and your husband?
I'll just bring him in even though he's not expecting it.
Oh.
Here's my husband, Kiprono.
Okay. So what made you two want to start a business with natural hair care?
I think it really came from when we first moved to Chicago from Michigan, which was, maybe 7 or so years ago. My wife, she's always had naturally curly hair that she's worn since before it was a thing, since before it was fashionable to do. And it didn't really get a lot of fanfare. It wasn't, something that was really recognized too much until we moved to Chicago, and then we started to see that we'd be out in public and women would start asking her, hey, how do you get your hair like that? What products do you use? What are you doing to it? Because at this time, a lot of products were not widely available in stores. You had people who were selling products online, but it wasn't really heavily advertised. So there was a gap of knowledge and where to get the knowledge, and then how do you use it? This was before YouTube, and you could go on YouTube and watch videos and figure things out. So it really came out of the necessity of trying to identify products and link that with the knowledge of how to use the products, about how to maintain curly hair.
So didn't have a lot of products out there, and it was this idea, well, why don't we just start our own business? And we both had full-time jobs at that point, and I was like, sure, like, haha. But it is actually something that we started to, mix our own products in the house. We did about 2.5 years of research to identify what's going to be good for the hair. We had to, in a sense, become chemists and become cosmetologists to understand that. And from there, we went to our formulator to bring you TréLuxe. So, yeah.
So have you always been natural? Did you ever go through the transition journey?
Yes, twice. So I actually got my first perm when I was 13, because every black girl at my school had a perm, and I'm like, I need a perm, like I want that. So my mom did it, and my hair it was falling out. It was not what it should have been. And that's when I decided I'm gonna go natural. There were no products out there. Any information I need to buy a book. So I bought books and read. But then when I went to college, didn't have the products again, so I went back to a perm. Hair fell out. So it was after, I think, about the age of 21 that I was fully natural. So I'm 30 now, so I've been natural for that time. Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any words of encouragement for the women out there watching? Because we all go through that transition journey, and it really takes us a lot to take that initial step and say, hey, I'm going to cut it off. So what would you tell them?
So I would say cut it off. Do it, just cut it off, because it's so hard to work with two different textures and you'll get a lot of breakage. One, do your research. Everyone out there that has 1 million followers doesn't mean they necessarily know about hair. So before you do the big cut, have some consultation with someone who's certified to deal with hair. And then also be patient with yourself. Like, our hair is not it's not Rapunzel. It doesn't just grow overnight. So be patient. And then really think about two things. It's not just the products that you use. If you're using products, make sure they're water and aloe vera based. The TréLuxe line is completely that. But then you need to have a good process. Natural hair is not carefree. Like, you have to actually put work in it. So make sure you're protecting your hair at night. Make sure you're regularly deep conditioning. Make sure that you're protecting your hair from the sun. A lot of people don't think about how the sun damages our hair. All of our products, they do have some UV protection in there as well. So that's my advice.
I definitely didn't think about the sun. I'm outside a lot. And I'm like, okay, maybe I should wear hats now.
Right, something.
Yeah, because I've been natural for 2 years. I went ahead and just chopped. So I was like, I couldn't do it with the two textures. I tried, and it broke, and it shedded, and I was like, oh, I hate this. So I did the chop. I got mixed reactions, and 2 years later, everyone always tells me, like, I couldn't imagine you with any other type of hair now. So this is just a protective style, but if not, usually either my fro or my twist out, or I just have it out, and I'm crazy about it. So another thing I want to ask is, where can we find your products? That's a big question. So where can we find your products?
So you can find us at www.discovertreluxe.com. If you are in the Memphis area, you can also find us at a Whole Foods, Poplar Ave. I think it's 5114 Poplar Ave. It's not the one in Germantown. That's all I know. It's not in Germantown. So you can find us there. And then also, if you need advice on the products or you want to see how people are using them, our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram handle is Discover TréLuxe. So that's where you can find us.
Well, you see, she put the plug in without me even asking. You've done this before, right?
Yeah, I slid that in. Felt it coming. So
very wonderful. That was going to be my next question. So she's told you exactly where you can buy her products, where you can find them, where you can go ahead and follow the journey. So if you're interested in a very, very curl-friendly healthcare, water and aloe vera base, you should try TréLuxe. Thank you. You have been wonderful.
You too.